These are the boards I did at the Pixar workshop from the summer. So our task was to either take a toy or a pet. So obviously I chose the dog, right? My corgi. And then we were given a prompt. So my prompt was stuck on a deserted island and an emotion to end on. So I'll just let you guys figure out the emotion at the end here. So in this world, corgis are not actually cattle herders quite yet. And one little pup dares to dream to be the best corgi herder in the entire world and it's super kind. So this is. So we open up here on the farm and we hear a bunch of cows going around. Moo, moo, moo. And you see Mama and her wee little pups here watching the show. And little Olive runs by. Bark, bark, bark. Be careful there, honey. Don't want Mom. I got this. Watch out, Pipsqueak. Boosh. Terrible Tim comes in and knocks Olive down. Mama runs over. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't quite see you there. You were just so small. That was no accident there, Terrible Tim. Oh, yeah? What are you going to do about it? Your kind don't even herd cattle. You should stick to something more suited to your size. I heard enough. Mama walks in, comes in, all proud. Grabs Olive, pulls her behind her. Mama, what are you doing? I got this. I'm not done with you yet, you yellow-bellied, no good son of a... She's like, how dare you treat my baby like that? She's just a wee pup. And they're just talking over here, blah, 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 blah. I mean, I am... She's so frustrated. Ugh! She runs off. Olive, my baby! And Olive runs across the farm. She goes over to the pond, grabs a banana. Don't follow me! Looks down, sees her, discard a bandana. And then we cut over to the island and all swimming over there. She's really frustrated and stomping up there. And we pan over and she comes through the bush, comes down, shake, 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 shake. And then in the background she hears, she looks up, we come over here, and peeks through. And then through the reeds here we can see Terrible Tim and his no-good border collies making fun of Olive. Look at me, I'm Olive. I can walk on 2 feet like a human. I think I can herd cattle. Her. All Susan. She's really disappointed. Comes back through the reeds, wipes her nose, and begins a little walk across the island. She's really bummed out here. She notices a bug. She's staring really intensely at the bug, and as she does, she hallucinates it that's a cow. Goes, bark, 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 bark. Come on, get a wiggle on. Go that way. Bark, bark, bark. No, that way. Bark, 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 bark. And we come over here and she comes through the bush, and as she's borking at the bug, a nice little bottle comes into the scene, sails in. Bark, 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 bark. Looks at the bottle, reaches over, picks it up. She turns around and we zoom out here. We see the farm in the background. And as she turns around, we see her from her point of view, scanning across. There's the farm, there's no one there. There's the reeds, no one's there either. And then there's the empty part of the farm, and no one's there. So everyone's like, So she's totally alone. She turns her attention back to the bottle, pops it out, and bloop, out is this lovely picture, superstar. And she's looking at the picture. It's annoyed, crumples it up, we cut over here to the island, throws it over. She's grunting and walking away, and then boop, another bottle comes up. She walks over again, picks up the second bottle, and bloop, got a new note with a question mark. She's like, huh. And she looks over, this bottle has a crayon in it. So she gets furiously scribbling down. She draws a lovely picture of Terrible Tim in all his terror. And then she throws that bottle back out to sea, plops back down on the island. And then this time kind of slowly passes, and you got the clouds going through, you get the wind. And she's just kind of laying there and sails another bottle. Bloop. We hear the clouds, and then she picks up this one. And there's some lovely new additions to the drawing, some double horns, a nice mustache, and some lovely stink lines. And she looks at it and she starts to giggle. And then in the background she's bark, 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 bark. She looks over and we come again and we can see Terrible Tim in the background, herding the cattle, doing her job and chasing them off screen. She looks back down. She gets even more frustrated. She looks at this drawing, she starts shaking, she rips it up. And she rips it up and she crumples it down. She grabs it and she kicks it off screen. She looks down, she grabs another bottle. And she's getting ready to throw it and just release all her rage. She stops and she sees something. And we cut over here and we see all these little bottles coming into the scene from the reeds. And we come over to the reeds and we see someone putting down another bottle with her bandana. And she puts it down, we pan out, and we reveal it's none other than Mama. Good old Mama. And we follow the bottle as it comes into the scene, makes its way over to Olive, washes onto shore. Reaches down, picks it up, and pulls out her bandana that she threw down at the ground in the beginning. As she's looking at it, as she lowers it down, she can see in the distance not only is Mama there, but also her loving siblings. She gets really emotional at this moment. She extends her bandana again, scrubs her face. She's feeling a little better now. Yeah. Puts on her bandana. I'm coming. Jumps into the water. Swims over. Swim, swim, swim. I'm coming. Mama. She runs up. Jumps right into her mama's arm. Embraces by her. She's like, oh, Olive, don't you worry about that, Terrible Tim. You wouldn't know a good cattle herd if it was right in front of his feet. That's it. She looks back. And she comes back. I have an idea. And then we pan over here back to the farm. And then we fade out, and the cows come to view, and they're stampeding again. Moo, moo. And as they're running across screen, we got Terrible Tim running on the screen. Bork, 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 bork. And as he runs across screen, he runs past Mama and the pups. Hey there, City Slicker. Don't look like you're doing so good out there. What in the world are you talking about? And Olive runs into screen. Watch out! What? He gets tripped up, crashes to the ground. Olive runs over. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't see you with my little tiny eyes. I guess I'm just too little. So that's ha ha ha. She runs over and she chases the cow and takes her rightful place back as the best corgi herder in the world. Chases them, bork, 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 bork. Mama and the pups are cheering her on in the background.